Hi everyone, this is the Ocean County Library Teen Services Department. We want you to know that we miss seeing you on a consistent basis in our branches. We also miss visiting you in your schools and bringing you our latest and greatest summer reading titles. But we hope all of you are staying safe and well. This spring, we are back with suggested high school titles for you to check out this summer. The titles are available through the Hoopla website and app, and the Overdrive website and Libby app, and we also have a few physical copies available in our branches.
Taeyeon is 13 years old and has a crush on his best friend Julian. While him and his mother are close, he struggles with how to share with her his feelings as she has a difficulty with English and there's no Vietnamese word for gay. For now, he strengthens their connection through the intricate fairy tales he checks out from his local library. With beautiful artwork that floats off the page, The Magic Fish by Trung Le Nguyen is perfect for those who love reading graphic novels, LGBTQ stories, and family relationships.
The Grand Escape, the greatest prison breakout of the 20th century by Neil Bascom. This is the story of Allied prisoners of war escaping from Holzminden, a German-run prison camp which was called the landlocked Alcatraz during World War I. The prison camp was especially designed to hold Allied officers with histories of escape attempts and was located 150 miles from the border and bristled with guards. This is the story of a group of men, their ingenuity from using milk as an invisible ink to the mechanics of digging a tunnel, who managed to pull off an ingenious escape and defy capture. A daring escape that is hard to believe was real.
I Killed Zoe Spanos by Kit Frick. Anna takes a job as a summer nanny in the Hamptons, unaware that she bears a striking resemblance to the family's former nanny, Zoe, who has been missing for 6 months. As her summer starts, Anna's memory starts to bring up disturbing fragments that might have a connection to Zoe's disappearance. But local teen Martina Green is determined to uncover the truth via her podcast. Loosely based on Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca, this twisty story is the perfect summer mystery.
After the loss of a fellow striker to a mutant war beast known as a ghost, Talon, a mute refugee in the free nation of Mara, knows her time as a striker is running short. That is, until a prisoner of war is caught crossing the war front from the Carenza Federation. On the day of his execution, Talon makes a decision that could change the tide of the war and keep Mara from falling to a merciless conqueror. Sky Hunter by Marie Lu is a science fiction fantasy novel for those that love action, adventure, and suspense.
In May of 1970, 4 demonstrators from Kent State University were shot and killed by the Ohio National Guard, with an additional 9 protesters injured. As stated by the university, the shootings have certainly come to symbolize the deep political and social divisions that so sharply divided the country during the Vietnam War era. Steeped in research, Deborah Wiles poetically recounts the troubling events through multiple vantage points, making history come alive. This short yet powerful story features a full cast audiobook for those who prefer audio listening.
A Taste for Love by Jennifer Yen. Liza and her mother don't necessarily agree on everything, especially when it comes to love. When Liza's mother asked her to be the judge of her parents' annual baking competition, she sees no harm, until she realizes that all the contestants are boys her mother has handpicked to be her potential suitors. Described as Pride and Prejudice meets The Great British Bake Off, this book is perfect for readers who like dessert with their romance.
Camilla Hassan, aka La Furia, has a dream. She is a remarkable soccer star with her eyes set on an athletic scholarship that would take her from her home in Argentina and into North America. The only problem are her parents. Her mother has high hopes for her daughter, urging her to make something of her life, while her abusive father works closely with her brother to make him an international soccer star. Believing soccer is only for men, how can Camilla convince her family that soccer is her passion and carve her own path? Furia by Shamilia Saeed Mendez is an own voices novel sure to make you fall in love with the main character's tenacity.
The Shadows Between Us by Tricia Levenseller. Alessandra has been in love before, and it's not a mistake she's planning on making again. After the first boy she loved broke her heart, she murdered him and then covered up the crime. Alessandra is determined to secure power for herself and comes up with a plan to woo and marry the Shadow King, a young leader who commands a host of shadows and won't let anyone touch him. And then, after the marriage, she plans to assassinate him for the crown. The only thing that Alessandra didn't plan for was the Shadow King might be as cunning as her. This is a dark fantasy layered with mystery, royal intrigue, and romance.
We Are Not Free by Tracy Chee. Set in World War II San Francisco, We Are Not Free tells the interconnected story of 14 Japanese American teens from the beginning of the incarceration of Japanese Americans to its end. Each character's voice and perspective is unique to them as each of the teens find different ways to cope with America's treatment of Japanese Americans. Beautifully diverse in characters, readers are bound to find a voice that speaks to them.
It's another night covering for Nick. Nick, who spends all of her time with her drug-dealing boyfriend. Another night, and Jay is tired of it. So when she calls, he hangs up. But then Nicole doesn't return home for days. Filled with guilt and worry, 16-year-old Jay Murphy sets out on a mission to search for his sister when no one else will. When You Look Like Us by Pamela Harris tells the powerful story of a community often forgotten and overlooked.
Ibi Zoboi shares this gripping story written in verse about main character Amal Shahid. Amal is enrolled in a diverse art school with a passion for the arts. His future is bright despite unjust bias from his school because of the color of his skin. Suddenly, at just 16 years old, Amal ends up in prison for a crime he did not commit. With spellbinding lyricism, award-winning author Ibi Zoboi and prison reform activist Yusuf Salaam tells a moving and deeply profound story about how one boy is able to maintain his humanity and fight for the truth in a system designed to strip him of both.
Of Curses and Kisses by Sandhya Menon. Jaya's family used to be royalty in India, which means she's treated as a princess. When Jaya's little sister Aisha ends up in the tabloids, the sisters are forced to attend a new boarding school, St. Rosetta's Academy. Great Emerson is also a student at St. Rosetta's Academy and believes that he will die before his 18th birthday. Because of a curse Jaya's great-great-grandmother placed on his family over a stolen ruby. Jaya believes that the Emersons are the reason that Aisha ended up in the tabloids. And so she decides she's going to get her revenge by making Gray fall in love with her and then breaking his heart.
George Takei is a world-famous actor, author, and activist, most notably known for his work in the Star Trek saga. But what the public may not have realized about Takei was his real-world experience with Japanese internment camps during World War II. They Called Us Enemy is a riveting graphic memoir recounting Takei's childhood and the pain that his parents suffered trying to keep their family safe. Incredibly moving, this book is perfect for those who are interested in historical fiction and personal accounts of history.
Ilatsue by Darcy Little Badger. Elle's world is full of strange creatures, abilities, and occurrences. When her cousin is mysteriously killed, Elle is determined to uncover the truth in the picture-perfect town of Willoughby. Armed with her ghost dog Kirby, her skill to raise dead animals, friends, and family, Elle is ready to uncover the truth of what really happens in Willoughby. This book is packed with beautiful illustrations by Ravina Kai with fiercely rich Apache terminology and mythology.
Sometimes friends grow apart. Sometimes siblings make home feel far from a sanctuary. Sometimes the things you love most, like basketball or swimming, can be filled with boys who don't believe girls should be in the game. This is the story of Sky, a young black girl emerging out of a toxic friendship who also learns that the love of others only goes so far if she doesn't love herself first. Glorian Sky by Mahogany L. Browne is a stunning coming-of-age novel in verse for those who feel they are too much, yet never enough.
This year, the Ocean County Library is hosting a series of author visits throughout 2021. You can check our website for more information and to register for the programs. Our summer authors include Molly Osterteig on June 10th, PC and Kristen Cass on June 24th, Megan McCafferty on July 8th, Elizabeth Lim on July 22nd, Katie Zhao on August 12th, and Gretchen McNeil on August 26th. All the programs are free and we hope to see you there. All the titles that you've heard about today are available electronically through the Hoopla website and app, the Overdrive website, and the Libby app. You can also find physical copies by visiting the Ocean County Library's many branches. To find more information about programs, books, or getting a library card, check out our website, theoceancountylibrary.org. We hope to see you soon.